Listen, the park was named after World War II hero and local ball player that decade, he was home to some of the first integrated baseball games in America. Long before they became legends, David Gibson, Frank Robinson, Kurt Flood perfected their swings with Romani. For years, he was the best kept secret in baseball. Romani produced more stars than any park in the country. For too long, the park was overlooked. Like fate, Romani was resilient. Even the largest Russian in the arena, and the park's best teams are still good. So come on, write the next chapter of baseball record along with us. Field ballers are proud to call Romani Park the historic mascot member of West Virginia, our home field. Join us. Let's show the world how we do it in the town. This isn't the best seat in the house. This is. But sometimes the best seat isn't even a seat at all. It can be anywhere, at any time, not with just anyone. It's the only seat where you can watch your neighbor walk away, cry for the very first time. When your passion is amplified by the sound of your beat. It's a seat that any bigger would love to have. But all of us that basic for football can. But no, there's a basic for football. A hospital without people could never heal anyone. A prescription alone doesn't mend a broken spirit, nor will a chart hold a trembling hand. Medicine alone doesn't heal people. People heal people.
This is what it takes apparently. A football player. An American football player. It's not in the world yet. A friendly face. An easy handoff. A few buzzwords. To guide you all through this foreign game called football. Soccer. Because somebody figured that's what the American audience needs. Because the game belongs to the best logo and worst objection. Because it's just 1994 all over again. But we know better. Stadiums, built up at sunrise, learned the chants, earned every strike. We believed. The experiment is over. USA, World Cup at home. It's our time. Ultra Zone move. I want to create a legacy. People can say, this guy changed American soccer.
Okay, here's the deal. This game is 3-on-3. Who we play? On fire. Hey! It's one more crew they've been lost since 1996. They beat every ownership. The guys who play in jeans, always skate. Honestly, respect. The Tigers, the trash talkers, the house, and you won't anytime when you take them down. This doesn't seem right. It's 100% true. Mostly.
Bank's the best Western. I'll be the best seat in the house.
FIFA World Cup 2026 on Fox is presented by Blaze.
And now it is finally here in packed house in Los Angeles, a military flyover, moments away from the opening kickoff of the FIFA World Cup as the United States takes on Paraguay. Hello, everyone, alongside Stuart and soon to join the field by Jay Taft. I'm John Strong. Almost surreal to think about we are this close to kickoff now, and the preparation that has gone on for years and months. And that was the big question coming in. Would the U.S. be fully healthy? And yes, they are.
They are, and that is Chris Richards in the back. He gets the start, some question marks about his ankle injury. That is a big one for the United States. He starts alongside Team Reed. The other decision the U.S. are going to have is who's going to start in the goalkeeper position. Who's it going to be, Matt Freese or Matt Turner? Matt Freese getting the nod in his World Cup debut. 5 new starters for the U.S. making their debut in World Cup. The other 5 playing in 2022. Huge opportunity for them. On the other side, for Paraguay, a lot of experience in this team again. This entire lineup making their World Cup debuts. There's a lot of question marks about Julio and Cesar. And Cesar went off with a little bit of an injury against Nicaragua. Was he going to start? Was he not? Was he even available? Well, he starts, and that is a big one for Paraguay. Miguel Almiron, you recognize him from Atlanta United and MLS. And then up front, Sanabria, he will play as that point person. Big battle with him and Chris Richards, something to look for. And Cesar and Almiron, the two key players for Paraguay.
We were in Russia years ago, before that World Cup began, when the voting rights were awarded to the U.S., Mexico, and Canada. But the idea of bringing the men's World Cup back to the United States, well, that started the 1994 World Cup, a smashing success both on and off the field. And so if you think about it, that difference, what we are about to see is a moment 30 years in America. The United States on home soil in front of 70,000 fans in Los Angeles at the FIFA World Cup. After 3 years in the group stage against Paraguay and a lovely 30 fans in California is underway. The United States, their insurance and great white stripes, that's how Paraguay traditionally wears it. They've switched to the dark blue. And if you look at World Cup history for the U.S. record now, is that anytime the U.S. wins or even ties an opening game for the group stage, they always advance to the knockout round. Anytime they lose their opening game, they always get eliminated. And so even though they were able to come against Australia in the next 2 weeks, there is that element of performance in this first game against Paraguay, which has seen its first hard tackle in a matter of 30 seconds in. Recent Argentina understands the significance of getting off to a good start for their experience triply against a Paraguay team. First time since 2010, they found themselves in the qualifying. Gustavo Alfaro, the manager, said, "This Paraguay DNA, intensity, and shows. They do not concede many goals. They do not lose many games. Very, very small ball. The team we've expected this game."
A lot of competing early on in this match.
Trying to close it in. Sanabria off to free kick. Richards being told he's bad. It's going to finish the Freeze away from the touch. Lazarus on the far side hooks it back in. Richards stamps over.
This is a team that make more tackles than any other team in South American World Cup qualifying. They're going to compete, they will be physical in the match. Now, we talk about tactics, and we will get into that as this game goes along. But first and foremost, this game is going to be about
specialist for that tosser is the right back. Anthony Robinson heads away. That's amazing. The second ball was right down by Alves Cookies. Vancouver Whitecaps, two left players on the field for Paraguay. The target was Matt Freeze. There we go.
Good pressure from I expect as this game settles into a little bit of a rhythm that the U.S. will have more of the possession. Paraguay have no interest in it. They're going to back up. They play a very tight ball, 4-4-2. They don't want to concede the middle of the field. They want to force the U.S. wide. The U.S. have to make sure that when they have the ball, they take care of the transition moments, but they will have chances. Just quite enough power on the strike, but that's a good early sign. Getting McKinney feet up, facing the field. There is again.
Sergio Dest. And now he was in fact on the foul flag. Side technology. That is electronically basically ruled that yes, indeed there was an offside there. That's just Greg said. Dutch referee did it for the goal to play dead.
Yeah, pretty clearly they're just a step offside. Good early link up there so far. And Weston McKinney's a player who's studio highlighted. We've been talking so much about when he played deeper, when he played wide, when he plays the 10. We've seen his club soccer over in Juventus in Italy. And when he's on the field, he can find the game. He can be very dangerous with his energy.
Stadium earlier. It's a translucent roof. It basically turns into kind of a greenhouse when the sun is overhead. But the word from John Tapp downstairs is that since we came up from the field, the sun fully set behind us. It's very comfortable. You see Gustavo Alfaro took over as coach of this team about the same time Mauricio Pochettino took over for the United States. He's rolled their way into this first World Cup generation. Tim Reed becoming the oldest man ever to play at the World Cup for the United States, captaining the team at the age of 38. Chris Richards beside me, all that night, who missed the last World Cup with an injury and was able to be back in practice all week after not playing a game for about a month with an ankle injury.
So interesting setup. You see that bottom right of your screen, Weston McKinney, he's drifting out wide right. And then that just makes Sergio Dest come inside, find the game. I think we're going to see a lot of that from McKinney, trying to be elusive for the midfield too. Kubas and Bobadilla for Paraguay to try to free him up, get him facing the field, and then more importantly, attracting some defenders. That's the conversation right now with Alfaro, and then Miguel on the run right in front of him says, look, hey, McKinney's going to drift out. You've got to organize a little bit. So they're very aware early on, trying to make sure to get the rest of McKinney on the wraps.
Anthony Robinson thought about jumping for that and said backs off at the last second on Caceres. Caceres trying to really go Ciso, coming in off an injury a week ago, crossing, Richards is there on top. Nice down on Caceres for a U.S. driver.
Good clearance, but that's the danger man, and that's what they're looking for. Really, their offense at times is a two-man game. And Tyler Adams is the man that's tasked with trying to track him. And he was with him until that speed from Enciso gets down the line and gets the cross. He's looking for a strike partner in Sinagra, but another good clearance at that near post from Chris Richards.
The first time all game, Christian Pulisic has touched the ball, and it was very brief. So, it's full, Reed threw his body in there just in time in front of Sinagra. Can the U.S. goal transition? Christian Pulisic on the line now, draws another team. Splash off!
these two transition forward, so this is going to start. This crowd, this team, and also put your team.
DJ!
Tackles to create things, to make passes, make things happen. So now all of a sudden you've got Melissa, Taylor, McKinney. So Jimmy just all guys that can beat players 1v1, which makes this US team very dangerous to the attacking third.
I think maybe because of his realistic Secretary of State in the Two Paraguay defenders on the other side. Knocks it down. Cecil backing off and also
on the second ball, trying to get Tyler out into balance. He does create just a little bit of space. But pretty clear he dragged that ball. At least on that first, it didn't look like it took any touch off of US. It did actually. Slightest little nick off Tyler Adams right foot.
I would say that some pressure there. It's good pressure for Diego Gomez. Paraguay with the throw out the field. So it's 10v10. Both Alderete Matrix have not
as you see on the yellow card, so we thought it was initially, so that was received.
That looks like that was the one that we saw all over the feedback fans. And it's not supposed to look like it's a showdown, just comes to us. We've got Richards back out, Durante back out, full strength for 20 minutes more.
Variation of the U.S. builders. 19 Robinson's pushed right wide on the left. Marissa coming inside. Jonathan Will in the back position. Now he's clear. I think Paraguay designed for Pochettino to free up his key players. Keep them out to play. To the six. U.S. have good possession. They can cover defensively. So now he just drifts up. So he's got assets to play for. Look at that play. That makes Paraguay drop. You've got Tao, Adams, and Weston McKinney firing up the play, trying to get all that ball. Lovely little flip. Just the inventiveness, the freedom in which some of these players are playing in this structure.
First half hydration break, even though the temperature is not required. Is leaking out of that bag. That has been mandated by FIFA this World Cup, rather than some games do and some games don't. But some definitely every game you have a hydration break. In the bench now, and the concern right now is Argentina is clearly struggling with something out of that water challenge. So maybe it's good timing for him to have a break coming up and get some treatment. That'll be one of the themes. How do you go into the break? How do you come out of the break? What sort of tweaks do coaches make? It changes the game. If we're making it a game of 2 halves, it's a game of 4 quarters now at this World Cup.
There's never been a time in the history of the World Cup. The coaches have as much influence as they will in this tournament. Hydration breaks, all different opportunities for the 26-man squad, 5 different substitutions. So now, again, Mauricio Pochettino in his first World Cup as a coach. And there's these moments.
There's Pulisic, turns on the eye. Turns on down a bit there.
That's good defending by Alonso because he's tucked in tight to his center-backs. Not allowing that lane to develop there for McKinney to run onto. The little combination has been really good. Tony getting turn, half turn, finding Bauer behind his opponent's stretcher. Something we saw with Raul Jimenez in Mexico last year. Is just, look, the striker, he never scored goals, but the modern striker at times is asked to do so much more. Back to goal, laying it off, still being available in the box, but also in the build-up. And Bauer's done a good job of that so far.
It's well done by because Richards couldn't get the ball out of the air. Rain and Freeman to go clean that fully out there. Paraguay to get into some technique position. Appropriately goes Anthony Robinson on the ball there. As George Lucas is making it. We're going to be doing changes. Some of those will. And Sean also remembers a little bit. The lead was to the fact that Anthony's nickname was Jack Pickett. And Saturday everybody back. What would be impressive here? There's Pulisic now to Casas. Over hits the cross. Created the first quarter of this game. Sanchez it is. This hydration break is powered by Powerade. It comes midway through the first half with the United States enjoying a 1-0 over Paraguay. Courtesy of the 7 minutes in here in Los Angeles.
What makes soccer the most searched sport in the world? Maybe it's because we only need a ball. Maybe it's because it gives us a reason to believe.
Look at me. I believe you can do this, all right?
Rest us,
I think he might have been offside. It's a nice finish at the back post, but either way, the question you had started to ask me was, how did the U.S. keep on the momentum? That's what you do right there. Look up where you're left off. His passes, Kimber, moved it off the ball. I'm not cheering the decision, but it is the right one.
Just couldn't get there, although McKenny pumps it forward. Well, contact there. That was Gustavo Gomez and Flo Madigan getting tied up. And again, when there's that delay in the call, that is actually the system working. The on-field officials are told to wait, not necessarily raise the flag immediately, as Alex Freeman is taking a kick.
I wonder if we might see this game start to flare up a little bit the way it did back in November. These two teams met in a friendly. The US ended up winning that 2-1. Freeman was a player that was involved in that scuffle, I suppose we could call it. A version of a fight. Yes, a bench winning ball. But that was something I also said, even in that moment, was a good sign for this team that they were together and battling.
Reed, Robinson, couldn't get it off for Pulisic. It was Alex Freeman and Gustavo Gomez right at the end of the game, and they ended up basically wrestling for a ball that was out of play, and it sparked the benches clearing. And Omar Alderete was on the field today. He wasn't even in that game, and he started roughing up Freeman in that fracas, and he was shown a red card from the bench, essentially. That was how the last game between these teams ended in November in Philadelphia. 2-1 U.S. win. You can be sure it will be a theme. Paraguay, Australia, and Turkey, they all feel that they can physically intimidate this U.S. team, and they're going to attempt to do so. We're going Robinson for Pulisic all around. Pulisic trying to cut back. To this U.S. team. He was born in Brooklyn. He was raised in England. His parents are from Nigeria. All three of those national teams wanted him, and he couldn't play for all three of those countries. He chose to play for the United States. Tillman clicks it over the top for Weston McKennie early in. Doesn't contest. And hooked away. And in no small part because of a concerted recruiting process by a lot of U.S. fans via social media a couple of years ago. Can they keep the foot on the gas?
John, I'm looking around this beautiful stadium, just covered in red, white, and blue, and almost everybody's standard. And they have been brought to their feet by the performance they have seen on this field. I think there was some question marks. How would this team be received? The whole World Cup, what's the power of the magic of a World Cup? Well, we're seeing it. But you're seeing a team that is inspiring those fans. It's early days, but this is what this fan base would have wanted to see. A team that's attacking, that's dynamic, that's scoring goals, and passing the early tests in this World Cup.
Knocking him on the left this time. Gustavo Gomez able to hook it away. U.S. throw. Pulisic able to escape the pressure.
Really, Paraguay having a lot of problems in the middle of the field, which, as I set up the game, it was about Paraguay taking away the middle. They're trying to be very combative. With what the U.S. has done is very smart. They've overloaded it with Pulisic coming inside, McKennie playing with three of those.
Robinson, some time. little bit off balance there. Caceres, tangle of legs. Pulisic tackles it away. Tillman picks it up. Little pump fake. Tillman. Now find Bellingham. He's on first there, the loose ball. When he runs into his own player, is able to escape the immediate pressure. Richards knocks it away. Jess picks it up from all around. Serginho Dest. Tripped up. Flipping an advantage. Is an advantage. Bellingham. Anthony Robinson. He slows down there, but he's going to set it up for Christian Pulisic, who's created both goals here tonight. Working on Caceres for a little comeback. Into the middle. Bellingham is just skipping off the top of his head. He has to recycle for Freeman. And then the other to find McKennie's around the box. Dest hooks it in. Looking for a shove to try to create space. Freeman is trying to steer it back to Dest. He's able to control that off the chest.
With the left forward, never spin out to Pulisic. He's attracting two defenders every time. Here comes a pressure tackle.
It's a day 2 of the World Cup. Tomorrow is when it starts to really get going. It's our first 4-game day, including a triple header here on Fox. Qatar or Switzerland starts it off. We will be in New Jersey. Yes, you heard that right. We will be in New Jersey to watch the five-time champions Brazil take on the darling to the last World Cup, Morocco. Then Haiti back in the World Cup for the first time in a half century. Scotland back in the World Cup for the first time in a quarter century. Coverage starts at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, here on Fox. It's going to be a wild atmosphere in New Jersey tomorrow as Brazil take on Morocco. Two teams who, in the case of Brazil, their history, in the case of Morocco, their recent form in the last couple of years, expect and hope to be in New Jersey for the final in July. McKennie on the deck, stacked away, only as far as 9-10 blocks. That was good behind for U.S. goal.
So here's that running. The defenseman Serginho Dest. This is what Pulisic doing on the opposite side. He drops down.
और मैं प्यार करता
That
हूँ
brings his
इसके अलावा मैं किसी से शादी
defender along. So when McKennie sees the space, he runs beyond the back line. And now, again, just head up, quick strike ball into the box. Looking for Tillman. Shot comes off with a deflection. And a U.S. corner. And something I mentioned before, just look for sometimes they'll play it short. They look for the top of the box for Anthony Robinson. Scored that wonder goal against Germany. But set pieces are clearly an area the U.S. field that could try to find an advantage. Stacking at the back post right now.
Nick Tillman, who was shaken up a couple minutes ago, just before the hydration break, looks to be fine. Swings in the corner. Richards!
Blue penny.
So let's put Richards at the back post. They create a lead. He's right to the field with him. Then Richards just beats his man to the man right around the penalty spot. I think that one was intended for Ream overhit it. Boy, that was just past the post of here. Chris Richards attacks the ball so well in those situations.
Which way to go? Which way to blow?
Richards not letting Sanabria get anywhere near that ball, and Dent hits it in the head. Back of the head. He's shaking. If you heard the ooh from the fans here, saw that. Danny Monte, the referee, will check on Dest. It really is. I mean, it's Los Angeles. You expect nothing less. But the amount of celebrities who are here to watch the United States, the amount of fans that are here in this building, the place is completely full. It is the promise of everything we've been hoping for years. And as Mauricio Pochettino talked to us about when we went down to training camp Tuesday, is there's pressure that comes with it. You don't want to let the country down. You don't want to let your family down. You don't want to mess up this opportunity. They've been trying so hard, the coaching staff, to remind these players, just do what you always do. Remember who you were as a kid when you fell in love with the sport. Go and do that Friday night. That's what we've seen through 38 and a half minutes. They're going to hit that pass on their own, allow it to intercept. How did Paraguay navigate this Last stretch here before the half. This is absolutely not how they thought this was going to go. Down 2 goals in the first half. Freeze clips it long. What sort of resilience can they show? What sort of fight can they show?
And that Freeze was barely had a touch. I think he had his only real touch of the game was 2 minutes in when Paraguay had that chance down on the left-hand side. He has to kind of just tip it to the back post, be alert. And it's a nice position to be in as a goalkeeper when you're not having to make a lot of saves in games and you can just feel your way, especially for a guy like him who's making his World Cup debut.
This is pulled back for a foul. Phil Dolligan's down in pain. Holding his right leg, he's still down on the ground.
He just ends up, Coach Kumas ends up standing on his heel.
There's Des now. Des trying to get around the corner. That's what he does! And heel had to be a little weird for that one.
He was almost guessing that time, trying to anticipate the cross, which ended up coming. I think he left his near post exposed. Good move from Serginho Des. He's been lively down this right. Just again, the guy that can beat players off the dribble. If you have guys like that, it can unbalance an opponent.
5 minutes plus stoppage time to go in the half. And the Visa halftime show coming up on Fox at the break. Rebecca, Thierry's Latan, and Alexi down to our left on the main concourse with their thoughts on what we have seen. Goal for the U.S. created for a Pulisic cross in the 7th minute. Pulisic giving the assist on the goal to Flo Ballamy at the half-hour mark. Christian Pulisic's 21st career assist, tied now for 4th most in U.S. history with Clint Dempsey, our teammate, for the next month and a half. And Pulisic there is going to commit that foul.
This one doesn't go as well as he the ball gets a foul, but just the main thing I noticed right now from Christian Pulisic is his confidence, even when he's got 2 defenders coming his way to close him down, not dumping the ball back and just recycling it. He says, give me the ball, faces up his defender, gets him on the back foot. That's contagious. And that's how the goals have opened up because of his positivity, his relentless running, and just, that's confidence. That's just pure confidence and trust in his ability.
There's a big question for a lot of these guys. What sort of confidence would they have coming in? What sort of momentum would they have coming in? As a team, it looked like they maybe lost some of the momentum in March. Christian Pulisic, more than anyone else, it seemed like didn't have much confidence this spring. A career-long goal drought that was ended against Senegal. And one of the things he said there was, actually thought they played pretty good this spring. It's just that all he wants to focus on is goals. Leo and Cisse now. It's a great tap by Ferguson. Reading this thing, it deflects, but it's going to fall for Pulisic, and he runs right into the trap, but he's able to keep it. Now here's Des. They tap it over there. Serginho Des. Options for him. Across the guy, takes it back in the trap. 66 for and keep the U.S. from grabbing a third. Florida had to get that round in the corner, Cisse. Alex Freeman now trying to dance his way in the box. McKinney's offside, can't be involved in the play. Really good role. And the youngest man on this U.S. team, 21-year-old Alex Freeman.
Foot stuff, isn't it? Just feels like freestyle in moments in these transitions where the U.S. pick up the ball. And the biggest compliment I can give them is the fact that every time they get in open space, this crowd comes to its feet, they expect something. Step overs, runs off the ball, 1-2s. It's really fun, it's unpredictable. It's the best this attack has looked in a long time.
Pulisic just trying to come to his hands up to Anthony Robinson. Tillman had Robinson running through, turned the other way, and he's in trouble. quickly up the field.
On the attacking player, make sure he stopped that counterattack and did so even without picking up a yellow card.
But that was very intentional, as you said, from Chris Williams. He saw that ball and he made a 20-yard sprint.
For Paraguay, 5 minutes.
Again, we'll have a lot of stoppage time in these games because you're taking a 3-minute break. So the starting point is 3 added minutes at the end of each half. James Gordon, the after-hours crew on Fox Stat, a nightly recap of World Cup action. Kylian Mbappe will be one of the special guests tonight. That's on Fox at midnight local time. Robinson, too far for Valiant. Robinson, a guy that had a year and a half of injury back there at one point in the fall. He and the coaching staff weren't sure he'd be at this World Cup. He's flying around. Dex had 2 years worth of
Team USA!
This country. Sergio Dali looks like he was struggling in AC Milan as much as he didn't think so. He's been flying around. It's a very solid play there. So running that ball in the middle, that was Diego Gomez. And that'll be a Paraguay throw. 1 minute gone to 5. It will be, in fact, a free kick, actually.
Yeah, and I think because it's a free kick, they're going to use this as a chance to put the first pressure for on the U.S. goal, potentially. So, might not seem like a big moment, but this is now everybody up from Paraguay. And then the center backs and freeze. Going to be this. For a while in this place.
Yo, y'all need a book. Come on.
There's a togetherness to that. If you're watching at the top of the box for McKenny, really that moment just creative. Start thinking out the ball. This running off the ball just caused so many problems for the Paraguay defense.
Once more, Freeman once more. McKinney was there to utilize a corner section there. Which was once they had arms, was not the Dennis trying to control off the chest, couldn't get through the boot there.
Let's go! Whoa! Hey! USA! USA!
Presented by Visa.
Vamos! USA! USA! USA, baby! Come on! It's the news, it's the news! Let's go! USA! 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 Go!
Thank you.
settle. Get settled. Keep it down the decks. You need to control this.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Going down the field. About 3. You had 1.
And I'll say what's important to you is important to us.
God, I don't tell you. This world just came out of nowhere.
And right now, what's important to Blake is not getting in trouble with his dad. The good news is if you have accident forgiveness from Allstate, your auto rate won't go up just because of an accident, even if it is your fault. Sorry, squirrel's fault. Because we all deserve a second chance. Right, Dad?
No.
If it's important to you,
Right here, baby!
Start here for Adams.
We love rooters! We love rooters!
Brilliant touch. Voltaire now with relief. And Tom's looking to counter-attack. He's
Let's fucking go! Let's go! USA! Bravo!
thank you so much, Mr. Moses, and thank you so much, Joshua.
Sunday dawn, I come from Greece. I know. Airport Lounge Now. Dining benefits at over 10,000 U.S. resi restaurants. And exclusive access to unique experiences worldwide. That stay with you long after the encore. There's nothing like platinum. Amex is a proud partner of Olivia Rodrigo.
Like a relentless bleed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep coming back.
Break away to what's possible with Tripwire.
The only IL-23 blocker for Crohn's in the city to offer self-administration from the start.
Tripwire with symptom relief as early as 4 weeks. Remission at 12 weeks. 1 year and 2 years.
Some have visible repair of the intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions, increased risk of infections of lower ability to function, and liver problems may occur. Unfortunately, get checked for infections on TV. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, related symptoms, or need a vaccine. Break away with Firstpost.
Backed by over 15 years of clinical research. Ask your doctor about Firstpost today.
How did we do it? Back in the early times. How did they make it through the another day? Just existing. How did they live their lives without chemistry? And the way they make something is the same as something lives and living their lives. How did they make food until now? Until now. How did they without being superman time?
Actually, a guy comes up to me like, you can't fight over the 5 miles outside. My story on keyboard.
This country has been waiting for its history. Paraguay middle Paraguay attempting the field. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Thierry Henry, let's see how this Zlatan. What impressed you so much that first half?
I mean, the thing with a lot of confidence, every player did a top performance, and that's why it's 3-0. The other thing now into the second half, like it would be 0-0. Not yet feel overconfident, keeping rhythm, keeping intensity, and just score more goals. You have to up that reason, you have to come around and try out the way you've been playing, like Alexis said, but what's impressive is how they play. The team, the intensity, the passion and everything that they were doing, how they were going forward, how they were defending together. It is just outstanding what they've been doing. But be careful, don't give us too much. Let's see how they do.
Doesn't look like there's any changes out there, so we suppose the team is going to continue to do what it needs to do. But, you know, at some point you also have depth, so you're on his side.
Alexis is enjoying.
There are some changes with Paraguay. We'll take you back to our commentary team. Stu Hogan, alongside John Storm.
Well, that gets interesting. So Christian Pulisic is going to be withdrawn at the half here. Sebastian Berghansen will make his World Cup debut and become the second son of a former U.S. player to take the field of the World Cup. He's got a great, not just a former coach, but a former player in 2 World Cups. Substitution for Paraguay as well. Fernando Diaz is off. Mauricio, the Brazilian-born naturalized Paraguayan, is on. Second half underway here in Los Angeles. The attack is the Tom and Thierry Alessio have been talking about. You know Paraguay just spent the last 15 minutes in that locker room yelling and screaming at each other, wanting to come out and either make this a game or make it a fist fight. How did the U.S. approach really the beginning of the second half?
Yeah, the term that they're using in the studio, act like it's 0-0. What that means on the field is compete, get stuck in like you did at the beginning of the game, don't drop your intensity, go for another goal. Just don't relax and let off, because that performance we saw was because of the pressure that the U.S. were putting on. All moving off the ball, but because they were being brave. And that bravery was rewarded. Now the other part which we'll get to is we go along. I'm not going to speculate on Christian Pulisic until we get more information, but look at what's going at halftime after playing a half like that. Is there isn't something going on. As they're attacking themselves, you make it reserve, you start player. It's just in the World Cup with this team. So let's see as we go.
Is it time for just speaking with the U.S. coach and setting back in the team? outswinging goal, the in-swinging goal towards the goal or away from it. Everyone walks away. Just force Mauricio back, but then Mauricio goes to ground. was the first substitutions and making use of the front that we don't get these days in the World Cup games. And the other part of the consideration for the yellow card, not just today, but he was on the yellow card next Friday against Australia. He's now suspended for the game against India. Because he got in front of his defender and on the 6-yard box, to be really aggressive instead of trying to play back to pick up the work from Peralta.
FIFA World Cup is back in America. You know who always wins? United
Did you know salsa was invented when Puerto Ricans took Cuban rhythms to New York? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu was born when the Japanese took judo to Brazil. When North African flying traditions met Spanish judo, Spain with the churro. After Jamaicans took their salsa to the UK, the World Cup. And this is what the world gets when 48 nations meet to play one beautiful game.
More goals, more celebrations. Four's love.
Oh shit, baby! Come on, boys! Let's go! Let's go! Come on! Have a word about the field! Switch it! Come down! Who the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, let's go, boy! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
this.
He's thinking it like his wife.
He said he's alive.
Make a save tonight. He's had a couple good takes, but you really appreciate to get a save in and just continue to build his confidence. So he's going to
Here we go, here we go, here we go! One more! Let's go!
Let's go!
Come on, boys, come on. It's out the trash back here! Step up! Come on, Tyler.
Hey, that's not tough.
Way to try.
You can't do that. You can't do that. He can't put his ass there. Come on. Oh yeah. Send it up.
As teenagers into this team. They were kids at the time. They were coached that. And that experience, as he said, it's making the same mistake twice. If you talk about understanding how the U.S. is a matter of minutes away from doing just that.
Move the rock. Move the rock. Move it.
See yourself. Bring it back to the
Are you ready?
USA! 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 He's killed him! That's the
Let's see. He'll come up with the end of this. That's 5 players that are facing a possible suspension for accumulation of yellow cards. And as it stands, they're behind the 8 ball a bit. And it'll be tomorrow night, late tomorrow night, Australia and Turkey, and those 2 teams in this group facing off in Vancouver. Christian Pulisic, whatever the reason for it, we'll go back and post-game preparation for Argentina.
Get me on the ground! Get me on the ground! Don't give a piss about the red, white, and blue.
Just a great moment to say to everybody that's come into this country from around the world who's on this World Cup. We're so thrilled to be here.
Let's go!
We're so excited to see all of you over the next month and a half.
¡A la olla, papi! Here we go, right here. Let's go! Are you trying to fucking sneak it? Big win! Beautiful game for the fellas. Come on, boys. I believe in it. I believe it. Oh, God. I believe in it. Oh, God. Come on, get it. Put it down. Put it down. I believe in it. Go out. Go out. One more. USA! 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 Oh man! Come on. Toss it in. Let's get one more. One more goal! 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 Let's start on the team. Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Oh, let it happen! Right here on the shoe. That we will win. I believe 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 that we will win. I start singing!
USA! Go on, man! Go on, USA! More! USA, baby! Done! Go, USA! Let's go, USA! Team USA!
Nothing like this is so relaxing.
All my stuff.